Hello everyone, my name is Vincent. So far, I hope you have actually liked my content that I've shared via the social media. And also for some of you who is my friend out there, I hope that all this content will also give you a better understanding about the property market, not just in terms of HDB, but also in the resale property and also in the new launches. But today, my main purpose of doing this research on Lentor Garden Residences, right, is actually to bring you another value project for you to think about it. To buy or not to buy is does it make sense to you or not? Is at the end of the day it still depend on you. For me, I just have to bring out the information to you and some research that I've done, right? Hopefully, all this information will give you a better understanding how you want to move forward from here. What is more important for me is actually end of the day, you must start to build your net worth for your age of 65, be it the HDB, be it the resale condo, be it the new launches, right? End of the day, you have to start somewhere. But if you never start, you never have anything lah. Okay, because now information are everywhere. But the only thing is, can you understand based on this information, right? How can this information help you to have a better decision? So my job today is actually to tell you based on my own sense and based on my own research, does it make sense to you? That's the most important thing. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's also okay because to me is everyone have their own opinion. Likewise, I have my own opinion. So after watching this video, if you think that this makes sense for you and also you want to know more, please feel free to contact me. My number is right below. Like what I say, no obligation because my main aim is not to just close a deal with you because it's for me is to build trust with you. That's the most important thing that I want to do. Because end of the day is everyone have their own opinion to buy and not to buy or to invest or not to invest. Okay, can I? So let me share what is Lentor Garden Residences. So now I want to share with you, right, this project is called Lentor Garden Residences. It's a project that located in Lentor area. If you have actually monitor the market itself, you know that Lentor itself is actually a new estate. So probably if you have not, this is a 7 plot of land that has been launched for this project. And also the 8 plot will be coming up by Guaco also. So I will also share with you some of the information based on there. Also remaining, there's 3 more plots coming up, not so soon. However, the land plot ratio is actually lower, one is to 4, which is around 5-story high. So definitely it's a bit different. So like what I say, this sharing, right, is actually based on my own opinion. This is a disclaimer, my own opinion, my own research. But if you're also buying something for investment, right, just remember this is a big ticket item. Definitely for you yourself, you also need to do your own research 啦，可以吗？so this is just based on my own opinion. So disclaimer So like I say, Lentor Garden Residences is actually developed by our well-known developer called Kingsford. They have been actually very, very famous in doing big project, right? As you can see from here, right? Momentum Park, which is here. Momentum Park, 1008 unit. The Hill, One Marina Garden, which is still on sale, 937 unit. Also a very good development as well. And also Trump Park, 916. Then this is the one, Kingsford View Peak, and also Kingsford Water Bay, which is actually 1165 square unit itself. So as you can see, right, they are actually not first-time developer in Singapore. They have actually built quite a fair bit of a number of projects out there already. So when first come to Lentor, right, people always say Lentor, wow, now you look at the number of unit, right? You look at the first one to be launched there is actually Lentor Modern, which is 605 fully sold, and also TOP Bibliothek KD. Then followed by Lentor Hill Residences, 598 fully sold. Then followed by Hillock Green, 474 unit, and followed by Lentoria 267, and also followed by Lentor Mansion 533 unit. And the last one to be launched there was actually Lentor Central Residences, actually 477 unit itself. Then now it's a 7 plot, right? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7 plot is happening. It's actually Lentor Garden Residences. Okay. The other one is Lentor Central. So it's a bit different. So you can see from here, right? How many projects is there? 7 projects, right? So people, the first thing come in mind is what now? Hey, hello, I need 3. There's 2954 unit there. Still can buy, The question is always like that, when there are too many in one estate, people will say that, wow, will it be an oversupply symptom? So I just break it very simple for you to understand, and hopefully this will actually give you some insight about this project itself. Because really, because if a project is the area is too many units, right? People already worried. What if next time to sell? That will be a problem, correct now? I mean that might be some of the concern that you have in your mind. So that's why today I'm going to break down for you itself. So we look at one by one first. Lentor Modern, which is 605 unit, they already TOP and taking the key already. They already have sub-sale going on, which later I'm going to show you. So this one gone. Because in TOP unit, right, definitely people that are buying for investment, right, probably you want to, once you TOP already, you straight away want to sell one. Got this out of people, right? Definitely for some of you out there, right? Once you make some money, they want to sell, So definitely for TOP time, probably I would say that people TOP or after TOP, 1 year will be the grace period. People start selling, or maybe 1.5 year or plus, So Lentor Modern, people already sold it 1 year already. Lentor Hill, which is they're going to take over their key likely this year itself, Q4 maybe 2026. Then followed by Hewlock Green as well, which is actually 474 unit. Then the next one will be TOP next year will be Lentorium 257. Okay. Then followed by Lentor Mansion and Lentor Central. So if you break down, right, your competition, in terms of competition wise, right, you see, Lentor Modern, most of the people that want to sell one already sell. If not, they will rent out accordingly. So I only left where? I only left this portion. Okay, this portion. Okay, Lentor, Hewlock Green, Lentoria, and also Lentor Mansion. But one thing you must understand, if Lentor Hill is going to TOP this year, estimated they're going to TOP probably a Q4 this year, let's say, 1 year. So probably 2027, most of the need to sell one already sell already. Likewise for Hewlock Green, estimated TOP this year, right? Likewise, 1 year, 2027, they already sold already. Okay? Followed by Lentoria, which is going to TOP next year, probably like 2028, 1 year, Then followed by Lentor Mansion, also probably like next year, maybe TOP or so, or even 2028, 2029. So all this competition, right, people that want to sell one, already sold already. The only one I'm talking about, right, probably your nearest one, right, maybe will be Lentor Central, which is they go to TOP in 2028. They might even TOP 1 year earlier or half a year earlier, 2027. So if they want to sell, right, probably maybe around 2028 to 2029. But the interesting thing is what, people think that, hey, this amount 2954, the total amount here is a competition. But in fact, it's not. Because why? Like what I explained to you, I share with you, right? 卖了. Whoever need to sell one, they already sold it. Definitely, there will be still a fair bit of people that haven't sell. They want to sell probably later on because they want to stay on stuff like that. But what I mean is people buying for investment. That is a competitor. Okay? So if today you want to enter in this project itself, your competitor is who you must also understand. Okay? So that's why I say the only competitor I look at it myself, in my own opinion, right? It will be a Lentor Central. Based on last year they launched, right, 2025, right, they are still falling under the old seller stamp duty 3 year, right? So they can sell during 2028 already. So 2028, you also haven't get key yet. Anyway, you cannot sell. If you are buying Lentor Central Residences, Lentor Garden Residences, right, you also cannot sell. Okay, because you got 4 years stamp duty, Okay, based on this year they launched, Okay. Then if I look at the next plot, the nearest plot that I'm talking about is the Guaco one, right? They bid at 1278, right? Next year, they're going to launch this plot of land. And estimated they launch at 2027, right? Can I say their SSD will be around 2031, 4 years, stamp duty, correct now? Any seller can choose to sell early, just pay the seller stamp duty, But most of the time, will people already pay? There might be not say handful, I would say very limited people will actually pay, provided they have no choice due to whatever reason. But most of the time, people will not want to pay this seller stamp duty because they want to wait for after the seller stamp duty, then they start to sell. So your competition is this one. By then, they can sell 2028. But your TOP, if I look at it, this year itself, right, the expected vacant of possession is also 2030, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Your only thing is, I want you to take note, you bought at 2026. You also need to sell probably like 2030 only, 4 years after the stamp duty. Right now. So your only competition is here. But it's the 2 year apart. Roughly estimated 2 year apart. Then your next nearest competitor, I would say, is this one by Guaco. But don't forget, Guaco land price was 1278 per square feet per plot ratio. If they are based on the average, so-called their break even, estimated 2378. But if today, right, your land price is much more lower than them, right, will you have advantage over it? That is my main point for you. Will you have advantage over it? But definitely doesn't mean that developer bid low land, right? They will sell it cheaper lah. Sometimes it won't. It depends on different developer as well. But my main point is 2954 versus your unit here 499, right? Is it a lot of competition? The main thing is actually no. Your only two competition I'm looking at is this one and this one. And more, two also have 2 years apart plus 1 years apart, plus minus around there. Because 2030 I can sell, this one 2031, this one 2028. So I got 2 years and 1 year apart. So the competition will not be that competitive in a way. Okay, so this is how I look at it. Okay. Agree or not, does it make sense to you or not? I'm not very sure. It's all depend on you how you analyze this thing, but this is how I look at it itself. But if you're buying for own stay, I don't think it will be a problem because everyone will not want to sell and lost one. Because in Singapore context itself, right, if you hold a bit longer, probably you'll make a bit more. Yeah, and this stamp duty 4 years also help you to make a bit more, save more. And I would say, save for your later stage as well. Okay? So if I go back these few slides, right, so will oversupply in this area, and does it make sense to you based on what I've shared with you? This is something that you have to think about it. I cannot say that I'm 100% correct, but I do say I do feel that there is a chances of the competition will be lesser because of those that already sold NTOP earlier than us already. Okay. Next, I also want to share with you that the transformation in terms of the Lentor area so far. If you based on the 2008, right? This was actually the master plan. All this was actually reserved. Okay. Until right 2014. Same thing likewise. You see here, right? Same, all the same, but there is some changes already. You look at the Lentor collection here, start to break up into different plot of land already. Government always pre-plan earlier ahead one. Okay. Followed by 2019, you can see, right, the Lentor plot have came out so nice to blend with the Hillock Park there for the inflow of so-called all those wind direction. If you have read through Lentor Hill, the purpose of this Lentor Hill to have all this green finger, right, is actually to create the airflow inside here and there, and also to create a very, 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 very nice park. Imagine this 2019 and 2014, right? You look at this one, so much of the difference in terms of breaking up all those land flow, the airflow. Okay. So follow on, right? As you can see, there is also changes in terms of 2019. As you know, every 5 years, the master plan do change here and there. From a reserve, they're subject to the detailed planning already for the residential. Okay. Then here will be the latest one, 2025. Okay. So I just want to bring you through based on the master plan changing in Lentor area. Next, as many of you also concerned, like what I shared with you, 2954 unit already, right? So I just give you see some of the prices based on the past land price people have bidded. So Lentor Garden Residences based on the 7 plot here. Your next nearest competitor, which is Guaco, right? They bidded. They total got 5 bidders here. If that area, let's say people don't want, do you think that there's 5 developer want to bid for this kind of land? As you know, some of the area that developer the government bring up to bid, right? GLS, right? Nobody bid, right? But this one got 5. That means this area itself, there is still a demand. Okay? But why does Guaco bid so high? 1278, even higher than the 920. Definitely, if you know about it, right? Guaco and Hong Leong and TID, they are linked somehow. Lentor Modern is by them. Lentor Hill is by them. Link one, Hong Leong and them. Lentor also TID, right? Lentor Mansion also. So definitely for Guaco, they are very, very, very strong in terms of, they know that this area, they want to hold the price. Definitely they can hold one. And also, to be frank, Guaco really can, I would say the development that they built is very nice. So definitely they have this group of buyers, hardcore buyer that always buy their product one. So Guaco actually bidded the land 1258 per square feet per plot ratio, right? As you can see, 1278. So as you can see from here, they estimated 562 unit up to a height of 27 story. Okay. So I also do some research because they say that they will have a Mariachi Reservoir view and also they have the landed view, right? So as you can see from here, that is my own opinion. This is what you're going to see. Okay, but Lentor Garden Residences, which is here. Okay, because don't forget, this one will somehow still block one. Okay, so if I make it for you to see, wait, later I show you one thing. Here's Lentor Central. Will they see a pocket of Merashi there? They will lah, but in between of the pool of the Lentor Central there lah. Okay. So this plot of land was bidded, right? 1278 per square feet per plot ratio by Guacolan. What does this mean to you if today you enter Lentor Garden Residences? As you know, the Lentor Garden, the land price was 920 per square feet per plot ratio. You have your protection of $358 per square feet. So it's close to like a 300,000 if let's say based on 1,000 square feet okay? You have this protection already because someone already paid higher than you in terms of land price. But I don't know, do you agree or not? The fundamental of the project itself is always started with the land price. If you have a chance to get a lower land price, you have a chance of flexibility in terms of your pricing wise. But if you don't have a chance to have a lower land price, your flexibility is not there. But like what I shared with you, will they launch lower? Nobody will know. Because every developer will also want to earn some money because that is their core business, right or not? But what gives them is their flexibility in terms of pricing. Meaning, can they actually first wave, they actually launch a bit lower, then slowly they increase accordingly. There might be a changes like that for this development, Lentor Garden, okay, by Kingsford. And Kingsford always used to do that also. So definitely the flexibility are there. Okay, because now they know that the next plot of land is $358 per square feet per plot ratio higher than them, which is almost close to 39% higher than them. Okay, so if you are the developer yourself, will you actually want to launch or make some money from here lah? Okay, so you looking at that as well, that is the first protection in the area. Second protection I'm looking at, right, is actually the site in terms of the GRS in the OCR. As you know, right, after Tengah Garden, this is the lowest that you can find already. The next few plot of land is all upward trending one. Okay, so definitely in the level of OCR, you will know that this is one of the lowest land plot price in the new launch already. But like what I share again, it still depends on the developer, how much do they want to launch. Okay, their flexibility lah, they got the flexibility lah. Okay, so you got double protection in terms of the pricing already. And also, if I look at the average, right, for the past 1 year new launch in terms of 1 kilometer near MRT, yes, you know that this development, if you walk to MRT station in around 6 minutes, you walk from the Hewlock Park there lah, or not, there is a feeder bus there. So roughly around 6 minutes, 3 minutes you can take feeder bus, I think 到了. Okay, so in the pricing wise, averagely you look at the pricing, right, already increased for the 68% since 2020 until today 2026. So moving forward with the new land price that coming up here, right? Okay, you can see all these 1,000 one, right? Will this average inch up? You have your answer for yourself. Okay. So next, I also look at the past Lentor area prices, right? Based on the average price during their launch. So as you can see from the Lentor Modern itself, right? Average they launched around 2106 based on the land price as 1,002. But definitely they got a more below, they got the MRT there, they actually will command a better pricing lah. Okay, you pay for a bit more lah. Then based on Lentor Hill 10, then the launch average is 2,000, close to 2,000 one lah. Then followed by who? Followed by Hewlott 2001 averagely, followed by Lentoria 2001. Then the next one will be Lentor Mansion averagely 2269. So you can see it's also like that lah. Okay, with a land price of 900 plus 2269. And the next one that I'm talking about will be Lentor Central, which is the last one, which is also his competitor if next time round, if you want to sell. Okay, the nearest competitor is actually Lentor Central. They averagely 2200. Then the next one I would say will be the Lentor, which is actually the Guaco one, 1278, which is $358 per square feet per plot ratio higher. So how much do you think the developer will launch if you are Lentor Garden Residences developer based on here? Okay, based on current market itself, which you know that you have a lower land price. You might or you might not, nobody will know. But my own opinion is definitely they have a lot of flexibility in terms of pricing. Is either you can catch the first wave or not, or you catch the later wave. Okay. Next, I also look at the surrounding in terms of Amo first, which is also part of Amoco planning, right? Because Lentor itself is actually under the Amoco planning as well. So you look at Amo residences of past 1 year sub-sale and they are non-harmonized, right? So you look at look at Amo residences, right? Averagely, the 2-bedroom there is 1.7 or 2004 per square foot. 3-bedroom is 2.6, okay, averagely 2005, and the 4-bedroom is 3.2, averagely is 2005. And also they have 5-bedroom there, and so it's 3.7, okay, 2005 as well. So you can see from here itself, but definitely the bigger unit they are commanding at a higher PSF lah. Okay, this is Amo. So if I look at the nearest one, which is Lentor Modern as well, which I shared with you just now, right? First development in Lentor and also the first development, the TOP there. So in the 2-bedroom concept, right? As you can see from here, averagely is 1.7, okay? And the 3-bedroom is averagely is 2.4. And the 4-bedroom is averagely is 3.4 million above. Okay, so this is average lah. So definitely they have the lower range also, but they are non-harmonized. Okay, so if I want to take it as a harmonization, right? If today contact, if Lentor Modern 2-bedroom, right? Their lowest PSF can go to 2003, averagely 2006, and higher 2007. So if today, that's just my guess, if today, right, the developer of Lentor Garden, right, they are going to launch around this range. If they want to, this will be the roughly estimated quantum that they are going to price it, okay, from 1.4 to 1.6 or even higher. Now, why I say they have a flexibility in terms of they can slowly, so-called, increase their price because they know that based on their next competitor, which is Guaco one, right, is 1,002, right? Definitely there is a gap for them to fill also. So definitely they want to price it a bit higher next time, not also possible. So if you are today the first time mover into this project, definitely to me, I feel that you have a chance to make some money from here. Okay. And the interesting part is for Kingsford, they never do any 2-bed 1-bath in this development. And the smallest, they start with 646. Because in today's context, you can see that some of the developers have go into 2-bed 1-bath or 2-bed 2-bath, mostly 2-bed 1-bath, 500 plus square feet, which is Guaco, they have 500 plus square feet, right? Quantum is lower. However, it's in terms of usage wise, it depends on what you want. Some people still cannot take a 2-bed 1-bath concept. They will still want a 2-bed 2-bath concept. So for the development in Lentor Garden, right, it's all 2-bed 2-bath. Okay. So does it make sense for you if today developer is going to launch at this range? Is it a good buy for you? Now, what I share with you, they know they have a gap in between. Okay. If I talk about 3-bedroom, you can see from here, if I talk about harmonization, right, based on Lentor Modern is nearest to us, right, 22, 25, 26. But I want to look at quantum wise is 2.4. Okay, averagely 2.4. So if today, as you know, the size wise for Lentor Garden is this, and if developer is going to launch at this range, is it still a good buy? 2.1, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.5. You are not paying more than what people are paying. You are still paying within the average range. So is it something that you are looking for? Okay. 4-bedroom as well, as you can see, if I talk about harmonization, okay, that will be the range after Lentor Modern. So if today developer is going to launch at this 2.9, 3.3, 3.3, okay, estimation, if they go as high as 2005, right, are you paying more than what other people are paying? In fact, you are not. So you are still within the range, but you are harmonized, which is a usable space, and I charge you based on usable space. Okay. So this is how I analyze. So does it make sense to you that if this development is going to price at this price? I have to reiterate, this is just my assumption that they are going to sell at this price only. But will they change? Definitely they will change because we don't have any price yet. Okay. This is just my assumption. Okay. So if I look at where is the sweet spot in terms of the 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and 4-bedroom here. If I look at the sweet spot, Lentor Hill 1.5, 2-bedroom 1.5 to 1.8, 1.6 for Lentoria to 1.9, Hillock Green 1.6 to 2 million for 2-bedroom, Lentor Mansion 1.3, because like I say that they actually build smaller to even 1.5. Lentor Central 1.6 to 1.9. So the sweet spot, as you can see from here, the 2-bedroom around here, right, is estimated to be around 1.5 to even 1.7. That is actually the sweet spot based on my own opinion and my own research. Okay. If I look at the 3-bedroom, where is the sweet spot? If you look at Lentor Hill 2.1, Lentoria 2.1 close to 2.2, Hewlett Green 2.2, Lentor Mansion 2 mil, Lentor Central 2.1 is close to 2.2. So the sweet spot is where? The sweet spot is 2.1 to 2.2. That will be the sweet spot. Okay, so you still have the chance to actually buy into the last time prices. Okay, so if you remember just now, I share with you my own estimation how much it will cost for a 3-bedroom here. Okay, so definitely every project itself, they have different layout. So it also depends on what kind of layout you like. So you look at the 4-bedroom, the sweet spot for Lentor Hill close to 2.8, Lentoria 2.8, Hewlett Green 2.8, Lentor Mansion 2.7, Lentor Garden Residences close to 2.8, Lentor Central Residences close to 2.8 also. So right, where is the sweet spot? To me, the sweet spot is 2.8 to even close to a 3 million mark. That is the sweet spot. So if I go back to my own estimated prices, like what I say, my own estimated prices, even you go to 2005, right? Isn't it still within the sweet spot? It's still within the sweet spot? I don't know. I'll leave it to you. What if they're going to go at this price? Isn't it still within the sweet spot itself? Okay. So I leave the own research to you. So definitely it depends on different stack as well. Definitely the prices will be different as well. So this is just my guess of prices here. What if they go even higher? Nobody will know. Okay, this is just my assumption. Like what I say again. So based on these prices, do you think that there is a chances for you to buy into a new development with this kind of old pricing, which is some of them launched in 2020, 2022, 21, you still can buy in at this kind of prices. And also one thing is you've been protected by the land price already around there, and also land price beyond that area, which is OCR area. And also at the same time, the resale, the sub-sale are already accepted at this kind of prices in terms of PSFY. So are you buying into the safe pricing here? Okay. On top of that, oversupply itself, I'll also share with you what kind of oversupply, so-called, how I look at the oversupply in this area also. Okay. So in Lentor area, in this project itself, they are also within the vicinity of the good school, which is Anderson, Presbyterian High, and also you have a CHIJ. But I cannot confirm with you, is it within 1 clear or not, because no confirmation right now. And also this is my Nanyang Poly, I used to study there as well, in Mayflower Primary School. Okay. So I give you some fact sheet in terms of the Lentor Gardens. Okay. Total, as you know from here, right, 499 unit. Estimated vacant possession is 2030. That's why I put it a very good spot for you to exit accordingly. Just nice, your SSD is over for 4 years. And also they have early childhood development there as well. Total there is around 4 blocks. Okay, there's 8-story and also there's 16-story. Car park wise, total 402. Anyway, you're near the MRT station, right? Actually, you don't need to have so many car park one. Okay, the rest I don't want to go through here. So in total, 499 unit, as you can see from here, majority is actually 2-bedroom here, 252 unit, starting from 646 square feet all the way to 732. And also the smallest 3-bedroom is 872 to 1012, the biggest, which is 139. And also 4-bedroom, you want a lot, also don't have a lot, is 105 unit only. Okay. And also they have a very, very special strata landed there, 3 unit. Okay, 5-bedroom, 1496. Later I'll share with you that in order to stay the landed there, right, roughly is around how much. Okay. So I break down in terms of number of stack in different blocks as well. So in this premium box, they call premium block, which is 3-bedroom, right? You actually you can see across, maybe you can see pocket here and there. You can see the Merachi side, the nature side. Okay, total 8 stack here. Then how about this block itself? Total 12 stack. Then this block itself, total 9 stack. And here is total 8 stack as well. So it's all evenly spread out in terms of the number of stack here. And this is the whole site plan. One thing I love about Kingsford, right? Actually, let me share with you, right? Is always their facility and always their landscaping. Okay. As you can see from here, right, they have a very nice drive-through area here, which is when you go into here, then you just drive through the below. So it's a very, very nice drive-through area. It's almost like you're going to a hotel, right? You drop already, then you go to the second floor, which is your facility deck lah. Okay. And this is how you will look like. Again, also the floor level wise, right? All this. So as you can see, the drop off is here. So you go in, which is here, and there is an early childhood so-called childcare center there as well. Okay, and you can see the facilities here, all the facilities here, and also a tennis court here. Sunken, I heard it's sunken tennis court if I'm not wrong. Okay, so let me bring you through. Like what I say, I love their landscaping and also their facilities. Right, they are famous to do their swimming pool. Like, is it called Amazon? 我不懂叫 Amazon 什么 Okay, they have a they always like to do this connecting one, 水 one, all the way one. Likewise for Chuan Park, okay, Chuan Park also, they also like to do sui one, all the way one. Then you look at Momentum Park, okay, like what they call Amazon River, also like that. And now today's, right, you look at Lentor Garden, right, you see, sui one. That's why I love their landscaping and also their so-called facilities. And also they won't cluster all together. They will spread out evenly in terms of their block-wise site to make the full use of that site. Okay, this is one thing that I got to give it to them because they really, really want you to feel as an owner, and also even though you are the investor or sometimes you want, or maybe you want to rent out in the future, right, your tenant or you yourself will enjoy the best out from their facilities. Okay, so this is how it look like. You see, sui one, all the pool connecting one. Imagine you just imagine you are staying this strata landed, right? You come out, you jump here, you look here, look outside. You are looking into where? Okay, you are looking into the nature. Okay, because this is a tree landed here. Okay, so there is some that they also give you some unblocked view here and there. Here towards the garden side, which is a Hillock Park. Likewise, Hillock Park. Then here will be the low land which is going to sell, which is a 5-story high one. So estimated, okay, like what I say, you see from here. So this is Lentor Central Residences. So if I look out here, you still can 借用人家的 pool view, because why? Here got pool view you still can 借用. Just now when you see the Guaco one, they say unblock, right? Unblock slightly is like that lah. I see lah, towards the nature park lah. Okay, 大概是这样. So here imagine also facing the Hillock Park, you have a very, very nice view here as well. As for here is the premium 3-bedroom, right? This is the teacher estates there, which is actually the industrial there lah. The industrial there, which is almost like 6-7 story high. So they are still quite a distance from here also. So you have also a very, very good view from here. And this is one of the GLS land that government have not put up for sale, which is actually 5-story high. Likewise for here also and here also. Okay, so this is the rough estimated block view, and these are all nice. At least nine above that you can clear based on this so-called view wise. Okay, if you want to know more, probably during the preview itself, you come down and take a look for yourself, so you actually understand more. Based on this, is just an estimation only. Okay, so in terms of their kitchen and toilet design concept, right? To me, all this, if you want to change, you can change one. If you don't want to change, just take LCDs. To me, all this concept is more or less same but not the same. Color, same but not the same. But it's a long-lasting concept that people like it in terms of the color scheme itself. Okay, warm like that. Okay, so for appliances, it will be Smack and Kohler and also Gohe. Okay, they're big. Okay, that's the kitchen and toilet design concept. And also for the wardrobe itself, the color scheme will be like that. But to me, really, if you don't like the color, change lor. But 很少人会去换的啦. Okay? So next, I will touch on with some of the layout that I have actually studied. Same, not the same. Most of the development, right, their layout is same, not the same one. It depends on where you put a dining area, where you put a living area, the room size, all this. But for now, I do not have any room size, the measurements, but I'm just telling you the differences For the 646 square feet, right, versus the 678 square feet, both are 2 bed, 2 bar. The differences that I see from here is actually the kitchen area, which is 646. You will see that they have an open concept kitchen, followed by, if I versus a 678, right, you can enclose this kitchen accordingly. Okay, semi-enclosed, okay, and also they have a study here. Because by fire regulation, there is no window here, 你不可以去关的. So it's based on semi-enclosed only lah. Okay, so the rest is a dumbbell shape, as you can see from here. And the next 2 bedroom premium that I'm comparing is P2 versus P3 and P4, right? The difference from here, I'll see, is the study space only. The rest is more or less same, not the same. Okay, I see again. You see at P2, P3, P4, right? This study seems to be smaller, longer, near to the door there. This one is shorter, but the doorway here is actually longer also. Okay. Followed by the 2 bedroom premium home shelter, right? You will have the home shelter here. You have versus a 2 bedroom premium plus study, right? You have a study here and a kitchen here. But the kitchen here, the preparation side will be slightly 大一点点 versus 这边 Okay, if I compare these two in terms of the 2 bed premium with the bomb shelter one, without the bomb shelter 2 bed plus study. But the flexibility in term for you is actually for this, right? You can actually put into the store also if you want to lah. But the size wise will be different between 689 and 737 to 732 square feet. Okay, but if you want to use this as a single bed, I do not have the size right now, so I cannot comment based on this as well. So the rest 2 bedroom premium plus study, like what I said, S1, S2, and S3 and S6 look alike. Okay. Then you look at here, the S3 and S1 and is it S3 and S5 look alike. They are look alike, but same, not the same. The place I see differently is the study here. Okay. Then the dining here. That's all I see the difference. Okay, in all this, that's all I see the difference. This one, the dining will be just right outside, not so close to the kitchen area. Here itself, you is more closer to the kitchen area for dining wise. So you here probably, if you want to, right, you can do a sofa like that. 靠在墙壁, okay. 3 bedroom deluxe, only one size, 872. To me, this is actually a very, very good entry for people that want to stay. They do have windows inside the kitchen, toilet as well. Okay, bedroom wise, just remember, this room don't have, the common room do not have any wardrobe. Okay, for this 872 square feet. Whereas for 3 bedroom deluxe for study, right, as you can see from here, there is 2 model here, P1 and P2, C2 plus C2. Sorry, I have to put a bit smaller. C2, which is actually 936 versus this P1, which is 969, right? The difference I see from here is 936, there is no bomb shelter, okay, but they do have a study here. But good thing is they have windows, bigger window in kitchen, and also they got common toilet got window, and the master got window also for this 936 square feet. Was for the 2 plus S, P2 plus S, or the P1 plus S, is almost the same thing, not the same, only the bomb shelter and the dry kitchen and here. Okay, so like I say, 3 bedroom P2 plus S, right, and this one almost the same. Okay, so 3 bedroom premium yard, you have an extra yard here, toilet got windows, and also same no wardrobe here lah. Okay, so for 1001 square feet, right, P3 and P6 and P4, the difference is more or less in the entrance area. Okay, for this model, okay, the 1000 square feet one. So the next one that you have is actually the 1012 square feet one, quite standard. Whatever you want, they also have. They have a yard, they have a home shelter but open from inside. Okay, they have a privacy here in terms of your dining and also your living area. And likewise, one side there is no the one common room, there is no wardrobe. Room wise for master, actually quite spacious also. So got windows here, got windows here. So in fact, all the 3 bedroom layout, I would say, is actually very beautifully done up, and also 该有的就有. Okay. Whereas people will say that how come the common room don't have wardrobe? Even sometimes we give you wardrobe, people also want to tear down. So I think nowadays certain developers start to realize, 少见一个, at least give them the flexibility. For 4 bedroom itself, you can see starting from 1184 square feet. The difference I see from here is actually where the entrance area and the bomb shelter area. Wardrobe wise, master bedroom had a big built-in wardrobe. They do have a yard area and a WC here. Likewise, you will have the WC and the yard here also. So for the two model itself, is almost the same, but not the same, except the entrance area only. For 4 bedroom premium, as you can see from here, is more or less same. The entrance area between the P1 and the P2. Okay. Other than that, the 4 bedroom, they have a very wide frontage area here, which is actually for 4 bedroom you should have because it make your house more grand. Okay. And junior master, there's a toilet. There's another toilet for these two also, and a master, there's a toilet. Okay, this is a premium between the premium and this one. The difference is right. This one 少了一个厕所. Okay, lesser one toilet in terms of deluxe and premium also. So I also take a look, like what I shared with you, there's 3 strata there, right? 5 bedroom. Right? If you look around the area, right, in terms of landed, Lentor is also a lot of landed there, right? Most of the entry landed for freehold there, right? Look at the transaction now, 3.55 to 8 million. Average to buy one landed there is around 5 million and above. Okay, so based on current people that are selling there, 4.5 to 14 million, average is 7 million. So if today, this 5 bedroom, which is actually having the 3 unit area, how much do you think that they will launch? If you can find anything less than 4 million, is it worthwhile to buy? I don't know. Okay, I leave the choice to you. In order to stay like a landed there, right? This pricing, my own opinion, because you look at here, you see, people are asking these are prices, 6.9, 6.8, 5.1, 4.6, countryside there further a bit. Then you look at this area itself, Lentor Grove, 7.3, 8.8, 8.3. Okay? So this is the strata terrace houses, so-called layout. As you can see from here, downstairs there will be one room here. Then on top, right, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5 bedroom. Then you will have a roof terrace here. But one thing you have to take note, This one, and this one will share one toilet. Oh, your master will have one toilet itself. Okay. Other than that, I don't think anything wrong Besides, I have to morning rush Okay, that's the only thing you have to go into master to use Okay. So I have presented so much to you. I don't know, does it make sense to you? If you like to see these Lentor Garden Residences, or you want to know more information and how I analyze this Lentor Garden, right? Feel free to contact me. Like what I say again, end of the day, all this research and opinion is myself. Okay, but for you, does it make sense? I don't know. Okay, end of the day, we must understand that everyone buy a property for a reason, either for own stay, for investment, for build your net worth. But you still have to do your form of researching and also study. But if you can't, just give me a call. Let me share with you more so that you understand more. And then from there, give you more clarity so that you can actually move forward from here also. So the preview is going to start at 4th of July, which is next month. Hopefully everything went well. So like I recap again, total there will be 499 unit, right? In all these. Okay. This is correct. Okay. Because plus the 3 shop there also. Okay. Okay. You can see from here. So if you are interested to know more about this project, contact me. My name is Vincent. I hope that I can bring you more research and also some of the project that I feel that you can also take note of, and also some other things that you feel that you want me to share. Please help me to like and comment inside, and help me to share out to your friend as well. Okay, can Thank you everyone for watching my video. My name is Vincent. Does this make sense to you? I don't know. Only you will know the answer. Probably for some people say no. Probably for some people say yes. Probably for some people say half. It doesn't matter. But end days, I just want my best to bring it clarity to you so that you know how to move forward from here as well. Thank you.